Another day, another case. But this one's different. Nevertheless, crimes are like a good soup. Sometimes things can get a little messy. That's why I always carry a spoon. It all began on an unassuming night up on Castle Hill. A man was found dead at the scene of the crime by 3 people. 3 suspects. His 2 sons, Alexander, Frankie, and the butler. What was his name? Monsieur Philippe. I've seen a lot of these situations before. A man who can't pay back his debts, stress, unable to deal with the exhausting nags of everyday life. But this wasn't a suicide, no. This was a murder. Damn it. Hold on. No, keep holding. Detective Jones speaking. A murder. On Castle Hill Road? I'll be there right away. Crazy how temperamental the weather is this time of year.
Detective Jones. This way, please.
I suspect foul play. Nobody move.
Detective, we've been moving around for 45 minutes waiting for you to show up.
There was traffic.
Yeah, we already ordered pizza, we did some cleaning.
This is a crime scene.
Well, an officer already came and went. He left a list of suspects, a detailed report.
He wasn't a detective. Is that why there's chalk around the body?
Sorry. I just really like chalk.
Don't we all?
Oh, excusez-moi.
Everything must stay put.
Monsieur Philippe?
Oui, Monsieur Philippe. Merci beaucoup.
Crime scenes are sacred things. The victim was in his mid-60s. A man of means, a man of fine taste. A man with an absurd jacket. Thank you. I don't like this. Hand me that police report. This could be my toughest case yet. Constables, I need you up on Castle Hill. It's the castle up on Castle Hill Road. You can't miss it.
Turn around. We're already here. We drove you, remember?
Yeah, you can just call us interns, man.
I love punctuality, constables. Please go set up that office over there. Can you make this heavier? Thank you. Thank you, Constable. Thanks, Constable.
Interns.
This is our father's office. You want some light in here?
Oh, no. Shut it.
So what happens next?
The interrogation, of course. I had to hear everyone's story. You know, standard detective stuff. First, there was Alexander. The poor man seemed nervous. He smelt of heavy cologne and aftershave, but it looked like his face hadn't seen a razor in weeks. How he did it, I'll never know. In terms of the murder, I was about to try and find out.
Pretty warm in here, don't you think?
Weather's always temperamental this time of year. So, Alex. Can I call you Alex? What's your relationship with your father like?
Well, non-existent.
And what about before his death?
Right. I mean, growing up, I looked up to the guy. What can I say? But then I grew taller, so, not so much. No, but seriously. Me and him were really close. He used to take me down to see the nice show tune pictures on Queen Street, really nice pictures.
I'm sorry?
Musicals, sir? I was a fan of musicals. He took me to see my first one. But as I grew up, we grew apart. And, with all that being said, I thought I was still a shoo-in for the estate. But just to be safe, I whipped up a dandy show tune for my father and, sang it to him earlier today. Just to really nail in the fact that I was really meant for the estate there. Where's the money? It's yours. You deserved it all the time. Remember the times we took all the time. I am your favorite son. Be that. I think I really got through to him.
Interesting. And then you heard a scream?
Nah, Frankie did his pathetic, lackluster spiel about why he deserves the estate. Then we went to our rooms, and then I heard the scream. Then I rushed down to find my father's body there. Dead.
And what can you tell me about your brother, Frankie?
Never really liked the guy. I mean, how can you trust someone who types that fast?
Let's cut to it, Frankie. Tell me about your dead father.
I'll never forget that day. December 25th. It was Christmas.
For some.
Right. You see, Papa had just bought me my first 3-month subscription to Microsoft Office. That's when I felt a real familial connection. It was, excellent.
Word.
No, PowerPoint mainly. I actually used my skills earlier today to inform Papa why I was more suitable to take over the estate. My brother Alexander did his little song and dance, of course. I, however, had a more structured approach to pleading my case. I could tell he was coming around to my side. Of course, when he was making his decision, I decided to head back to my room when, all of a sudden I heard a really loud shout. I ran back to the study, but he was lying dead on the floor. My brother Alexander was already there.
It didn't happen like that.
Yeah, it did.
No.
And how can we validate this?
The butler.
Monsieur Philippe, please take a seat. Tell me where you were at the time of the murder.
Monsieur, I was outside.
He had a compelling point. I knew I had to talk to the other two, ask some more questions. You're free to go. I have to dig deeper.
Hey, is this deep enough?
I think you almost got a full knuckle in.
Sick.
Constables, go check to see if the coroner's report came in. Frankie, Alex, get over here. Did, all these items belong to your father?
No, they're all Frankie's.
I see. Frankie, care to explain these items? For example, this length of rope.
I'm an avid climber.
And this knife.
I have toast that needs buttering.
And this gun.
I was planning on murdering someone.
And these car keys.
Oh, I was looking for those.
What about this candlestick?
Hey, I like finer things.
And these zesty chicken wings.
Oh, sorry. I am very hungry.
Understandable. Who brings Klug Jr. to their father's house?
Someone who wants to have fun with his papa.
I understand. It all makes sense now. Constables! Arrest this man.
It cannot be.
Hey, no. Hey, you can't do this. Man. Hey, come on. No. No. Hey, no, come on, please. No, you have the wrong man. Not me. Let me go, please. I didn't kill my papa. You got the wrong guy. Come on. Let go.
As Frankie was being taken away, I mulled over the facts of the case. All of the items around the victim were Frankie's. I swear he even mentioned planning a murder. Nothing quite pointed to Alexander, and it couldn't have been the butler. He was outside. Something didn't quite sit right.
It is a tough case, huh, Detective Jones? I can leave.
Coroner's report came in.
Thank you, Constable.
Intern.
Poison on it.
You can leave.
Right.
Poison. He was framed the whole time.
Oh, this is ridiculous. You don't have the keys.
You had the key.
I don't have all day. I have to bury my papa.
Just hold on for a second. Like, if we get like a coat hang?
Constables, you've arrested the wrong man. It was Alexander. In the study. With the rat poison.
Rats!
After him! Go! After him! Now that's some good soup. I mean, case. I had a hunch it was Alexander. It was obvious looking back, really. Like a tail on a donkey item pinned from the start. He couldn't get away from Detective Jones. Frankie ended up getting the inheritance, of course. He decided to invest it in a little small company called Apple. As for Monsieur Philippe, he was arrested the next day on 3 counts of first-degree murder. I wish him the best. Either way, we'll see what tomorrow brings, because you know what they say. Another day, another case. Interns, roll credits. I thought we only had 2 interns.